This is the Warriors basketball pregame show on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to the Amityville Broadcasting Network live stream of the Amityville Lady Warriors against the John Glenn Knights. I am your host for today's pregame show, Brian Canales, and I hope you're all having a great day on this Friday afternoon. Today, I'm going to present to you a League 5 matchup on the Amityville Broadcasting Network's pregame show. Coming into this one, Amityville has lost 2 out of their 3 last games by under 6 points each and is looking to break out of their slump going into tonight's game against John Glenn, who just blew out East Hampton 3 nights ago by a score of 77-18. Ouch! These two teams are in very different scenarios right now. John Glenn is currently in first place in League 5 with a record of 10-2, but they are 10-0 in their league matchups, and Amityville is slowly trekking down the bottom half of the table. We were live here about a week ago, and we saw the Amityville Lady Warriors blow a significant lead against the Shoreham Wading River Wildcats and lost with a score of 47-41. Now, heading into this one, Coach Charisse has emphasized the need to, take on the momentum in the game and, capitalize it and maintain it. And simply, the Amityville Lady Warriors haven't been able to do that. And, tonight, they're going against a pretty high-scoring team. The John Glenn Knights are currently averaging 75 points per game this season. And, in order to come away for a win tonight, the Amityville Girl Warriors are going to have to, step up on D and prevent them from scoring that much.
I'm making 11.
Right now, the atmosphere in the Fred Williams Memorial Gymnasium is, quite exciting. Everyone's in a good mood. Just preparing to watch this great game that we're all expected to see. In this game, expect Amityville to come out hot. They're gonna want to get off to a great start against a high-scoring offense, and that's what you want out of a team. And John Glenn, with Alyssa. Adamites, who is currently averaging 27.6 points per game, they're definitely going to look to feed her the ball continuously. And one of the keys to the game for Amityville to win this game is defend the three-point line. I cannot emphasize that anymore. Prevent Alyssa from heating up and overall be tenacious on defense. When you're locked on defense and you're able to create turnovers, it slows down the team's momentum. And they're going to need to do that today in order to stop Alyssa and overall the John Glenn Knights from coming out of this gym with a win. Another key to the game for Amityville to win today is play up-tempo offense and utilize fast break opportunities and be ready for second chance looks. And another one, be physical on the inside and win the rebounding game. That's something Amityville has lacked so far this year is being able to get rebounds and kicking it out to their teammates. And they're gonna have to do it tonight. And Jordan Tobin is going to be a major figure in this game, who is right now averaging 12.3 per game, and Taylor Larhorn, who is a senior, averaging 12.5 points per game as well. These are the two superstars for the Amityville Lady Warriors coming into this year. And on offense, they're going to gonna have to create their ways to get to the basket and be fierce on the offensive game. The keys to the game for John Glenn to come out of this gym tonight with a win is on offense, find ways to get your shooters open and utilize the pick and roll game. Alyssa Adamites, who I said before is one of the, if not the highest scoring female in this conference right now, averaging 27.6 points per game. And also Madison Molman, who is currently averaging 11.5 points per game as well. But other than that, another thing that's key for John Glenn is you got to get contribution from every player on the team. That's every starter and every person on the bench. Basketball is a team effort, and in order to win games, you have to win with a team effort. And if you don't have everyone contributing the way you want it to, you're not going to get the best result you want. And therefore, contribution is a must for John Glenn to win, and the same goes for Amityville. All right, and right now I'm going right now to the coaching's interview.
Demonte Rickmacker here with Coach Kingston. Coach, tough loss against Bayport. How do you feel about the game going into today?
Our girls are making a big turnaround right now. We're turning that corner, and we see that we're trying to make playoffs. So I feel really good about today. John Glenn, I can't take anything away from them. They are a great team, a great program. However, we need this game, so we got to play hard.
What's the plan to obviously stop the shooters on their team? What's the plan to play defense today?
I'm looking at maybe a triangle and two, or even a box and one. We just got to get out on the shooters. They can shoot the ball. We got to get out on them.
How do you think your bigs play into this game, into the role of this game? Taisha Billinger, how do you think that she'll be a focal part to this game?
Oh man, Ty, she's our vocal leader. She's the one on the court that's sitting there saying, "Watch this person, watch that." She's the person that we look for when it comes to that, that energy, all that extra energy.
Big game today, as was stated. How do you feel if you guys do come on top for the victory, and how do you guys feel going into the next game?
Man, if we come out on top, this is like a championship win for us. So it will help us see playoffs a little bit clearer. We need 5 games, 5. So we need to get it from somewhere.
With the season coming down to the wire, Amityville is going to look to win every game possible in order to have a chance to enter the playoffs, Coach Sharice Wright is coming into the season with a brand new team, with just 2 seniors and the rest juniors or sophomores. And, we're lucky enough to have Jordan Tobin yet again for one more season. And, she's already putting up an impressive stat line already. Like I said, 12.3 points per game, and she is currently averaging 9 rebounds per game as well. And, John Glenn, boy, I don't know what else I can say, but, their season has gone to perfection, 10-3, like I said, their record. They are 10-0 in league matchups, and, they're definitely looking forward to playoffs. They're definitely looking forward to playoffs, and, they're going to look to, possibly win a league title and possibly, go further than that and possibly make a state title run if possible in the meanwhile. And, overall, I'm very excited to see what this game is going to come out of, and overall, looking to see a great game between these two teams. Right now, I'm going to send it to Joshua Fields.
I'm Joshua Fields, and this is your pregame sports update. Patriots owner Robert Kraft stated in an exclusive interview that Tom Brady is the greatest, not just the greatest quarterback in history, but player. He gave the interview a story of his first interaction with Tom Brady and how Tom said, quote, "I'm the best decision you have ever made." This comment is just days before the Patriots playoff game on Sunday. Will Tom Brady add to his legacy? We'll find out this week. I'm Joshua Fields, and this has been your pregame sports update.
What? All right. Here I am, Brian Canales, once again, reporting to you from the Amityville Broadcasting Network. I'm currently doing the pregame show for you guys. Right now, as I'm watching, both the Lady Warriors and the John Glenn Knights shooting around, preparing themselves for what is highly to become a very high-scoring game between these two teams. Like I said, John Glenn is averaging 75.4 points per game, and Amityville is averaging 69.7 points per game. These girls, I've seen them practice day in and night out, and I can't tell you how hungry they are to make a long run for playoffs this year, and just overall create a team dynamic between everyone on the team, and that's what Sharice Wright has emphasized. One thing that Coach has said that the team has lacked this year is an inability to create energy for one another. And when you don't have that, your team's not gonna look so good when it comes to like how they play well together. And right now, they're all smiling, which is a good thing, and just preparing themselves for a battle tonight. And John Glenn is gonna come out shot after shot after shot, and just look to take over the game. And so that's why it's important for Amityville to get off to a fast start and keep the momentum and hopefully take a win tonight. All right. I'm Brian Canales, and once again, I'm reporting to you live from the Fred Williams Gymnasium here at Amityville Memorial High School. It has been my pleasure to report to you from the Amityville Broadcasting Network, and I hope to talk to you soon. Everyone, have a good night. Tip-off coming up next, and I will hand it off to Anthony Adams and Devontae Rickenbacker.
Crank up that music more. Okay, good. All right, guys, time to flip flop. Good job. Good job. Yeah, not good night. You're ready to go. Okay, so you can do a running score, right? Okay. You got this.
It's time for Warriors basketball on the Amityville Broadcasting Network.
Devontae Rickenbacker here at the Fred Williams Memorial Gym here with my colleague. He is new in town.
I'm Anthony Adams.
Anthony Adams, first time on the mic. Anthony, I'm pleased to have you today, and we will take a pause for the national anthem. Oh, excuse me, when they go to the anthem. Apologize, guys. I'm a little rusty right now. I apologize. We are here for Amityville Warriors against John Glenn Knights. The John Glenn Knights come in here undefeated. They haven't lost a game as their lineup is being introduced. We have Amityville here coming off of a tough loss against Bayport by 2 points. Anthony, how do you feel about the way Amityville came in here, and how do you think they're going to rebound today?
I hope they rebound well because John Glenn is one of the main. They're one of the best rebounders in League 5. So I hope that they just crash the boards more, crash the offensive boards, not take so many threes, and maybe crash it inside the paint and get as many rebounds as they can because John Glenn they're all workhorses.
Yes, Amityville itself, they've played well this season so far, and John Glenn, they're a tough team, and Amityville needs this game to hopefully make this playoff push later in the season, as Amityville Warriors are getting introduced. Amityville Warriors here. We've got a half full crowd right now. Crowd's about to start settling in for this game, this big game against John Glenn. John Glenn, as I stated, one of the top teams in the league, and they are undefeated, haven't lost a game, but they're playing. They're playing with a pretty large, pretty nice sized team. So foul trouble. If foul trouble comes for them, they'll be able to sub. Unlike Amityville, which they do have 7 players, but they go 7 strong is their motto.
Yeah, so I feel like this game is one of the biggest games for Amityville this season because John Glenn is number 1 in the league, and Amityville is in the bottom half trying to work their way up to go to the playoffs. And I just feel like if Amityville wins this game, this is a confidence booster. So here we go to the national anthem.
We are back as we get set for this tip-off. John Glenn Knights versus your Amityville Warriors. Here live on the Amityville Broadcasting Network, live on YouTube. Shout out to Mr. Asbel. John Glenn comes in here 10-0 in the league, as they are the top team in this league. Amityville 4-6 in the league. This will be a very nice league win. That would be 5 league wins for Amityville if they come out on top. John
That'll
Glenn.
also help them push to the playoffs.
Yes. John Glenn coming in off of a 77-18 win against East Hampton, and a 5-point win against Sayville. Sayville, one of the top teams as well. Starting lineups for Amityville. We have Taylor Lawhorn on the tip. Number 1, Jordan Tobin, Dominique Jones, Taisha Billinger, and Shia Hamlet. As we have Jordan Tobin, she pushes in to the front court. She misses the shot as we have a fight for the rebound.
That's been a key for Jordan Tobin lately. She's been hustling, she's been crashing the board, she's been physical, and that's what I feel like she needs to do to help Amityville win this game.
Alyssa Dynamites with the setup for the play. Gronk with the ball. Gonzalez passes over, bounce pass to Adamanites, uses a fake. She loses the ball as we have a steal from Hamlet. Hamlet pushes the ball up into the front court, slows it down. 0-0, 7:30 left in this first quarter.
That was a good point from Amityville on the defensive end. At least they're showing defensive improvement in this game.
Jordan Tobin with the steal. Shia Hamlet pushes the ball up in the front court. Swings it over to Taylor in the corner. Lawhorn throws it over to Jones. Jones head fake. Drives right. Hamlet picks up the ball. We have a shot clock error. 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Early in this game, both offenses are very shaky. Hopefully, for their sake, they can both get into the game.
Hamlet into Lawhorn. Lawhorn pushed out of bounds.
I'd like to see Taylor get more physical this game because she could easily take over this game. She has height and she has physicality. She could rise up and shoot over.
And Dynamites push the ball for John Glenn. John Glenn shoots and misses. Gonzalez on the rebound. She is blocked out of bounds. 0-0 still. 6:41 left in this first quarter.
Amityville needs to get to the rebounds quicker than that.
And Dynamites averages 27 as she is fouled going to the basket. She will go to the line for 2.
Like I said before, John Glenn is the leading rebound team in League 5 right now, and if Amityville wants to stay in this game with this powerhouse of a team, they need to crash the boards. Jordan Tobin has been very aggressive on the boards. She, in 2 out of the last 3 games, she's had over 20 rebounds each, and she's been one of the main focal points on the rebounds offensively and defensively for this Amityville team.
The Dynamites makes the second 2-0. 3:60 left in this first quarter. Lawhorn looks to throw to Billinger. Billinger. Jordan Tobin uses a head fake, and she makes the basket.
Jordan Tobin
2-2.
full out of steam.
6:20 left in this first quarter. And Dynamite's head fake, loses the ball, quick second, throws it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looks to reset, throws it into Muller. Muller loses the Muller misses the shot as we have an defensive rebound by Tobin. Lawhorn slows it down. Calls a play out. Hamlet over to Jones. Jones at the top of the key. Hamlet gets the ball back. Hamlet out to Lawhorn. Lawhorn shoots the straight on three. She misses. And Dynamite's on the defensive rebound. She pushes the ball up for John Glenn. She uses a spin move and she's blocked by Lawhorn. Lawhorn, and we have an errant pass by Jones. And Dynamite, she steps up, she shoots, and she makes the bucket. 5-3, John Glenn up. Lawhorn calls a play out, swings it over to Jones. Jones right back to Lawhorn. Hamlet, head fake. She throws up a shot as she is fouled. 2 shots.
Amityville just needs to not be afraid and just, let those open looks fly. If they have an open shot from 3, they just need to take it and hope for an offensive rebound if it doesn't go in. John Glenn, they're going to put up points on the board. So to maintain the offensive weaponry, just let it fly.
Shia Hamlet sinks the first. 5-3, John Glenn up 5:20 left in this first quarter. Shia Hamlet misses the second as Jordan Tobin goes back up as we have a jump ball. We have possession, Amityville.
Good physicality by Jordan Tobin. We like to see that in this game because she needs to, once again, crash the offensive boards if Amityville wants to win this game.
As Hamlet throws it out to Tobin. Right back into Tobin. Throws up a shot. She misses. Polonki has the ball. Swings it over to Dynamite, and Dynamite's looking to shoot. She misses. She snatches back out. She throws it over to Moment. Moment shoots, and Moment makes the shot. 8-3. John Glenn up. 4:50 left in this first quarter. As Dominique Jones looks to shoot, she head fakes, throws it into Billinger. Billinger falls on the floor. As we have a jump ball. John Glenn possession.
As John Glenn has the ball now, you got to think Amityville, they have to close out more on the three-point shooters because
What is sound? You sure it's connected? No, it's look what happened. Sound came out, right? I can hear it. Huh? I can hear it. No, the commentary. You hear too much of it. You're not speaking. Oh, Jake's this? Yeah. Oh, I can't. You can't hear it, right? What happened to it? Here, give it back to me. Here, take over. It's not.
Stop, please. Stop.
Fixed it. Keep going. Keep going. keep going as usual. You can listen to it. I'm
I'm
gonna-
so sick of this iPad. The change. Did anything change?
Nothing. Nothing changed. Nothing. I have it taped down and everything. I don't know what it undid it.
As well, so
Yes.
very shaky start for Amityville so far.
Shout out to Mr. Asbell, just shouted us out. Shout out to home team. Mr. Asbell, everybody loves him. Mr. Asbell on the call in game. We're on the call live here on the broadcasting network at Amityville. Ball in for John Glenn and Dynamites looks to throw it over Palunky. Palunky into Molman in the corner. Molman with another shot, another three. 14-3, 2:35 left in this first quarter. Brandon Millsap has the ball, throws it out to Hamlet. Hamlet at the top of the key. Hamlet picks up her dribble. Millsap in the corner. Millsap jab step, throws it over to Lawhorn in the corner. Lawhorn misses the three. As we have in Dynamites, she pulls up, she stops, she throws it over to Palunky. Palunky bounce past the Moment. Moment shoots, and Moment makes another three. That's back-to-back threes for Moment, as she's having herself a day right now in this first quarter.
Wow, John Glenn is killing Amityville on the threes right now.
17-3. As Moment on the defensive rebound, she loses the ball out of bounds. Amityville possession. Millsap will inbound. Millsap, errant pass, and Dynamites gets the ball, and she misses the shot, and she will go to the line for two. 17-3, 148 left in this first quarter.
12 out of 17 of John Glenn's first quarter points have been from the three ball. Amityville really needs to close out on this if they want to, maintain a steady comeback margin within this game.
Second foul on Hamlet. Jones checks into the game. Early foul trouble for Hamlet. As Molman and Dynamite sinks both free throws. 19-3, 140 left in this first quarter. Lawhorn inside to Tobin. Tobin loses the ball. Side out. John Glenn and Dynamites has the ball. Throws it over Palunky. Palunky head fakes. Throws it over Molman. Molman trapped in the corner. She gets out of the corner as she throws it out to and Dynamites shoots the three ball and she makes another one. 22-3 in this first period. 1-13 as we have another steal by Molman. Molman as we have a slip on the floor. Defensive fouls called on Dominique Jones.
At least we see Dominique Jones, going after the ball, being aggressive instead of letting up the easy two.
John Glenn, an excellent free throw shooter. They're making their free throws right now. Molman at the line.
And John Glenn, that's now 5 threes that they've made. Amityville really needs to close out because this game is not looking too good right now for Amityville.
Torzilli will come into the game for Palunky. Palunky comes out of the game. 24-3, 105 left in this first period. As Lawhorn shoots, she makes the three ball. Under a minute left in this first quarter, and Anaminis throws it over to Torzilli. Torzilli inside to Moment. Moment out for 3. Misses. Tobin on the rebound. Lawhorn pushes the ball up. 24-6. 37 left in this. To the first. Billinger inside. As nobody home for that pass.
Just see these lazy passes that Amityville is throwing right now. And they really can't do that because their offense is getting nowhere.
Shot clock off. 26 seconds left.